All right, let's try this again. Hi, Opus family. I'm back. We're going to try it again. We're going to see if my streaming platform kicks me off. Usually gives me 20 minutes before it gets mad at me. But apparently today it's going to have one of those days. So we will give this a try. So we're going to talk a little bit about something you guys have probably heard of. I'm going to talk to you about how it works for me and how I utilize it. Not only do I use this professionally, but I also use it personally. And that's the concept of time blocking. So we talk about productivity and having the right people work for you. We talk about hiring the right people. We talk about, and mind you, there's a ton of things out there nowadays that really will help you kind of streamline your piece. I know here we've talked a lot about SharePoint and ERP systems and CRM systems, and for those of you that aren't familiar, talking like electronically managing your businesses and handling customer pieces, like if you're going to be sending updated emails and getting those things automated for you. And there's a lot of things out there that can do this. There's a lot of things that'll write a lot of your wording for you. I mean, heck, now with all of these like GPT programs and stuff, a lot of your AI programs, you can write full emails. You can write, job postings. You can write all of your social media postings. But that still doesn't take away, that still is not, it's not the best substitute for your own productivity, right? So you will kind of, if that's all you're using, then everything's going to really start to be robotic and there's not going to be that personal touch to it. You're going to lose a lot of that authenticity. And so, really taking the time to sit down and figure out what is important, what you need to get done kind of as the brains behind everything, and be productive is going to be crucial. So that time working on those important tasks that's uninterrupted is something that we need to be more cognizant of blocking that time out. So I tend to spend some time Monday morning, right? Like every Monday morning I have some blocked out time that allows me to kind of look at my week, decide what my priorities are and what has to be done each day. With that, I also have time blocked out for my personal goals that, like my horses and getting those guys rode and getting those guys worked. Like depending on the day, I've got some days that my meetings start in Central Time as early as 6 a.m. Just because that's what's working for my customers or the client that I'm working with. And so I will block out and go ride at 5 a.m. Well, that's wrong because if it's 6, then I'm riding in the evenings. But with the heat right now, I'm spending a lot more time on my horses early in the morning or later in the evening. So it gives me more work day. But I block those times out. When my daughter's home, then, I block out time with her as well and work that into the schedule. So once school starts back up, her drop-off time for the bus will get blocked out on my schedule. So I don't fill my entire calendar with time blocks, right? Like I don't fill all of it. I fill the most important pieces in. So obviously getting her from the bus is really important. So that is, between 4:10 and 4:30, Monday through Friday. I have an alarm set and I have my time blocked on my calendar. I send a lot of Calendly links to allow scheduling on my calendar, and I just ensure that I've got that time blocked during the school year. That way, it's not getting filled in. I'm not having meetings run right up to it, so that I can make sure that she gets picked up. The other piece is if I have standing meetings with clients, right? So I block off time the day before to prepare for that meeting. And then I also give myself a bubble right before and right after, so that I can essentially make sure all my stuff is up and running before it starts. And then, afterwards I have time to dump everything into my OneNote system. So, being able to break down what's important, what's going to drive your business, or what's going to drive you closer to your goals, if we're looking at personal goals versus professional, build that time into your schedule. You have to build that time into your schedule. Otherwise it doesn't work. And there's a ton of pieces. So, being able to block off some time in your calendar where other people can't interrupt you, and then if you're in an office, right, signpost that, right? Just let everybody know when I first come in, I need an hour to prep for my day, or whatever it is. It's okay. No has a lot of negative connotivity, but we're gonna keep with this. Say no to the intruders that want to take your time and waste your time, because there's always that, hey, can you, and we don't want those people interrupting us during that important time. So majority of us have the most willpower first thing in the morning, and when you've got that willpower is when you want to take care of these things that are the most important. It's going to help you with your productivity. It's going to help you with those brainstorming sessions. And it's going to help you better ensure that you get done what you need to get done. So we are going to cut this short today, guys. I didn't have much other than that. We're going to continue on next week. Let us know what's plaguing you in your business, what you maybe want us to bring to these lives each week, and we'll kind of go from there. But again, Opus Management, you can find us obviously on the internet at our website, opusmanagement.us. You can find us on all social media platforms, and then if you are needing some help with your business, you can always schedule some discovery time, and we can talk through your goals, your pain points, and your struggles with any of those. So, and we'll talk to you guys next week, and we'll see you on Tulsa time.